Phillips. I am the Managing Director of Ocean Computing Solutions, and I am the leader of Canberra's IT services revolution. And through our history, many people have stood up and said that they're fed up with their current situation. They're fed up with the way things are, and they're going to do something about it. They're going to bring change. There's a lot of names in this list of people. We've got Che Guevara in that list. Martin Luther King Jr. We go all the way back through history to Spartacus. These are all people who have said, I've had enough. I've had enough of the way things are. I'm going to do something about it. And that's what I'd like to ask all of you this morning. How many of you have had enough? How many of you have had enough of computer networks that don't work properly?
Me.
And I'm not going to put up
How many of you have had enough of computers that crash when you least need them to? Computers that get viruses. Computers that have little glitches that mean you can't print a tender at 1:30 when it needs to be in that box at 2 o'clock.
Stay away from that.
And moreover, how many of you have had enough of IT support providers that just can't seem to get things right? This is IT support providers that don't return your calls. IT support providers that don't turn up when they say they will. And IT support providers that don't fix things properly the first time, charge you for every second that they were out on your site, and then to boot, they bill you again and they come back a week later to fix what they didn't fix properly the first time. How many of you are fed up with that too? Well, I've been hearing from quite a lot of people that they're fed up, and that's why at Ocean Computing Solutions we have started an IT services revolution. Now you see, most IT guys are nothing more than break-fix people. Okay? Your computer breaks, you ring them up, hopefully they come out, maybe in a couple of days. Hopefully they come out, they fix the problem, and then they bill you based on how long they were out on site. Now at Ocean Computing Solutions we do things differently, and we do things differently because we recognise, and a recent survey proved this, we recognise that the average employee spends 12 hours a month trying to fix computer problems. It seems like an awful lot, 12 hours a month. Now if you think if you've got a business of even only 10 people, that's 120 productive hours just gone trying to fix computer problems. Now if you bill your customers by the hour, 120 times your billable rate, that's what computer problems are costing your business right now. So we recognise that. We also recognise that our customers are not IT experts. Our customers are experts in helping mothers breastfeed. Our customers are experts in selling eyes to advertisers. Our customers are experts in developing software solutions. They're experts in helping with conveyancing. They're not IT experts. We are. It's our job to look after computers, and we recognise that it shouldn't have to be our customers' job to look after their computer systems. These are all the reasons why we sat down at Ocean Computing Solutions and came up with a different model for delivering services. We wanted to improve our customers' productivity. We wanted to take away the stress of dealing with computer problems all the time. And we wanted to take away our customers' feelings like they have to figure out how to manage their computers on top of everything else. So does this sound like a familiar situation? You go home at night and think, geez, do I update that computer? Does that computer even need updating? Is that antivirus up to date? Geez, I hope nothing happens to that computer. I hope that tender document doesn't get lost tonight when the computer crashes, if the computer crashes. So we've come up with a new support model. Our new support model provides our customers with unlimited IT support for a fixed monthly price. So it doesn't matter how much support you need. At the end of the month, you get one bill, and that bill is always for the same amount. So if we spend 1 hour working out at your site, fixing computer problems for you, or if we spend 100 hours out at your site that month fixing computer problems for you, we get the same amount of money at the end of the month. So how keen do you think that we are to stop your computers from breaking? We cannot profit in any way from your computer problems. We can only make a profit when your computers are working. And after all, isn't that what you really want?
Yes.
You want to come in to have your computers work. You don't want to be calling people because the computers are broken. Now, by setting up a scenario where we can only profit when your computers are working, obviously we need to be taking steps to make sure that your computers are working. I don't want you ringing me up every other day saying they're broken. So what we do is we proactively monitor our customer computer systems in much the same way that you proactively monitor your car when you're driving it. When you're driving along, do you never look at the temperature gauge? Of course not. You drive along and you keep an eye on the temperature. If the temperature falls outside of an acceptable parameter, so it gets a little bit too high, well then you give Nat here a call. You take your car over there, Nat gives you another car to drive while he looks at yours. Nat finds the problem and he fixes it. So you're not driving around until the motor stalls because it's overheated and the head's cracked. You've kept an eye on your vehicle and you've taken steps to prevent problems happening in the first place, to prevent you from experiencing an expensive loss of your vehicle and the need for expensive repairs. And that's what we do. We use a device that we put out at your office that allows us to automatically monitor a whole range of performance parameters on all of your computers. So this means that we can tell if things are falling outside of acceptable levels. We can tell when things need to be serviced, and we can take steps, usually remotely, to proactively fix problems before they escalate into expensive downtime. Usually, with our customers on our OCS premium contracts, usually the first time they become aware that there's been a problem with their computers is because we've rung them up and said, hey listen, we noticed this on your server. We've worked remotely to fix it, so you don't need to worry about it. If you notice any little glitch, just give us a call. Oh really, there was a problem with my server? Yeah, but that's okay because we were monitoring it, we knew about it, and we fixed it. Generally, had we not addressed those issues, first the customer's aware of it, they can't log in when they come in the morning. There goes half a day's productivity. So by proactively monitoring our customer systems and creating a scenario where we can only profit when your computers are working, we create a much fairer model. I mean, why would you want to pay somebody to come and put out fires for you when you can pay somebody to help you keep your computers working? But how can you join this revolution? How can you become a part of it? Well, I don't think it's really fair that people should have to pay to find out if we're any good. I know that we're hands down the best at what we do. I know that. And I can stand here and tell you that all day. But you guys want to be able to find out, and I want your customers to be able to find out that we really are the best at what we do. So that's why what I'm offering is 1 hour of free IT support to any business with 5 to 25 computers. So please go forth and spread the word of Canberra's IT services revolution to your friends and to your customers. Anyone with 5 or more computers can obtain an hour of free support from us and find out how good we really are.